In the world of gaming, some titles take center stage, dominating conversations and social feeds. But what about the hidden gems? The games that fly under the radar but leave a lasting impact on those lucky enough to discover them. These are the unsung heroes of 2024. In this video, I'll take you through 10 incredible games you probably missed this year. These aren't just good, they're unforgettable, offering unique experiences, emotional depth, and innovative gameplay that rival even the biggest blockbusters. Whether you're into narrative-driven adventures, psychological horror, or pulse-pounding action, there's something here for everyone. Let's dive in. Let's start with Indica, a game that feels more like an interactive piece of art than a traditional gaming experience. Imagine a world where religious visions collide with brutal reality, and that's the foundation of this hauntingly beautiful narrative. In Indica, you step into the shoes of a young nun struggling with her faith and her place in the world that's as grotesque as it is captivating. Her journey is anything but ordinary. Accompanying her is a strange, horned figure, part guide, part enigma. Together they navigate a landscape filled with dark humor, existential questions, and surreal encounters. What makes Indica stand out isn't just its narrative depth, but its tone. The game dances on the edge of absurdity, juxtaposing deeply philosophical themes with moments of levity. If you've played Disco Elysium or What Remains of Edith Finch, you'll find echoes of those masterpieces here. But Indica is entirely its own thing, a bold, strange, and unforgettable journey into the human psyche. From the deeply introspective to the downright thrilling, let's talk about Pacific Drive. The game throws you into the eerie, supernatural world of the Olympic Exclusion Zone. Imagine a mix of Mad Max, Death Stranding, and Firewatch, and you're getting close to the vibe of this title. The premise is simple yet terrifying. You're armed with nothing but a trusty station wagon and your wits. Your mission? Navigate a storm-filled wasteland teeming with supernatural threats, all while trying to uncover the mystery of the zone. Your car isn't just a vehicle, it's your lifeline. You'll upgrade it, repair it, and rely on it to survive. The atmosphere in Pacific Drive is nothing short of electric. The weather effects, the haunting soundtrack, and the sense of isolation all combine to create an experience that's as immersive as it is nerve-wracking. This isn't just a survival game, it's a road trip through a nightmare. Banishers, Ghosts of New Eden isn't just a game, it's an emotional journey. You play as Antia and Red, two ghost hunters whose mission is to protect the living from vengeful spirits. What happens when one of you becomes the very thing you hunt? After a mission goes tragically wrong, Antia becomes a ghost, forcing the couple to confront their deepest fears and desires. The game weaves a story of love, loss, and redemption, set against the backdrop of a beautifully created world. The choices you make as Red don't just affect the living, they shape Antia's afterlife too. This game isn't just about battling ghosts, it's about battling grief. It's a love story wrapped in a supernatural thriller, with visuals that look like they've been pulled straight from a painting. If you enjoyed the emotional weight of games like The Last of Us, Banishers will hit you right in the feels. Let's take a sharp left turn into the unsettling world of mouthwashing. This psychological horror game isn't for the faint of heart. Set aboard a space freighter stranded in the abyss, it plunges you into the fragmented memories of its dying crew. What makes mouthwashing so chilling is its abstract storytelling. You're not given a clear narrative path. Instead, you piece together the truth from cryptic visions and fragmented clues. The visuals are disorienting, designed to make you question what's real and what's imagined, and the sound design? Absolutely terrifying. The game plays with the themes of isolation, madness, and mortality, creating an experience that's as thought-provoking as it is terrifying. Fans of Soma, Dead Space, or Silent Hill will find a lot to love and fear here. Just don't play it alone at night. Trust me. From the depths of space, we leap into a dystopian future with 1,000 times resist. This sci-fi adventure is set 1,000 years after humanity was nearly wiped out by a mysterious disease. What remains is a society built on secrets, and it's your job as the watcher to uncover them. The game's central mechanic revolves around reliving and interpreting memories. Each memory offers a piece of the puzzle, revealing dark truths about humanity's survival and the sacrifices that came with it. The narrative is layered, forcing you to question not only the character's motives, but also your own understanding of right and wrong. 1,000 times resist is stands out for its incredible world building. The environments are rich with detail, and the story is full of twists that keep you hooked until the very end. If you're a fan of Portal, the Talos Principle, or any game that makes you think long after you put down the controller, this is a must-play. Not all strategy games are created equal, and Arco is proof of that. This real-time tactics game tells a deeply personal story of revenge, set against the backdrop of a world torn apart by conflict. In Arco, every decision matters. The gameplay requires you to think several moves ahead, anticipating your enemy's strategies while executing your own. But what truly sets it apart is the narrative. This isn't just a game about winning battles. It's about the emotional toll of war and the cost of vengeance. The art style is striking, with hand-drawn visuals that bring the world and its characters to life. Fans of Fire Emblem or XCOM will feel right at home here, but Arco offers something those games don't: a raw, emotional core that elevates it to something truly special. Have you ever wished a game could combine the action of dungeon crawling with the heart of a slice-of-life narrative? Dungeons of Hinterberg does just that, creating a game that's equal parts exciting and endearing. By day, you're delving into snowy dungeons, solving puzzles and battling monsters. By night, you're back in the village, building relationships with its quirky inhabitants. Each character has their own story, and the way you interact with them shapes your experience. What makes Dungeons of Hinterberg so special is its balance. The action sequences are thrilling, with just the right amount of challenge. But it's the quieter moments, the conversations, the connections, that truly make this game shine. It's like Persona meets The Legend of Zelda, and it's absolutely magical. If you're looking for pure adrenaline, look no further than I Am Your Beast. This first-person shooter doesn't just test your reflexes, it pushes them to the limit. Imagine the stylish action of Neon White combined with the cel-shaded visuals of 13, and you've got I Am Your Beast. Each level is a high-octane murder maze, designed to be replayed and mastered. The game rewards creativity, encouraging you to experiment with different approaches and strategies, and the pace is absolutely relentless. But I Am Your Beast isn't just about action, it's about style. The visuals pop, the music pumps you up, and every kill feels satisfying. It's the kind of game that hooks you for hours, making you say, just one more run. If you're a fan of fast-paced shooters, this one's a no-brainer. Sometimes, the best way forward is to look back. Braid Anniversary Edition is a lovingly crafted update of the classic puzzle performer that took the gaming world by storm over a decade ago. At its core, Braid is a story about time, memory, and regret. You play as Tim, a man searching for a princess, but as the narrative unfolds, it becomes clear that this is no ordinary fairy tale. The puzzles are as clever and challenging as ever, requiring you to manipulate time in mind-bending ways. What makes the Anniversary Edition special is the added depth. The updated visuals are stunning, and the developer commentary offers fascinating insights into the game's creation. Whether you're revisiting an old favorite or discovering it for the first time, Braid Anniversary Edition is a masterpiece. Finally, we come to Cocoon, a game that redefines what a puzzle adventure can be. Created by the lead designer of Limbo and Inside, the game takes you on an interdimensional journey that's as beautiful as it is challenging. Each level introduces a new mechanic, building on what you've already learned. The puzzles are intricately designed, requiring you to think outside the box, or in this case, outside the dimension. The visuals are breathtaking, the music is haunting, and the gameplay is endlessly satisfying. Cocoon isn't just a game, it's an experience. It's the kind of title that reminds you why you fell in love with gaming in the first place. And there you have it, 10 underrated games that deserve a spot in your library. These aren't just games, they're stories, experiences, and works of art. They challenge conventions, push boundaries, and leave a lasting impression. So, which one are you most excited to play? Let me know in the comments below. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and thank you for watching.